This is video log 1 from Riley at Mythimorph Labs. I wanted to start doing some more behind the scenes stuff and videos again, specifically for my Syndicate members, which are those who subscribe to me on Patreon, Ko-fi, or Twitch. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go to the description below. I've moved into a brand new workspace. I have started becoming active again, getting back into costume making and art creating, and I'm doing regular streaming again as well. So my project today was to do some updates to the visuals for the stream. Starting with the Discord overlay, which is this thing. So this is just sort of a way that helps people that want to join in onto a Discord call visually see who is speaking. And that's very useful for people that might be tuned in onto Twitch and not in the Discord. And as people join in, it starts populating the list, and I just sort of slap this on the screen just to kind of have a quick and dirty solution, but I'd like to tailor that into something a little bit nicer now. So I didn't originally plan for that when I created this whole layout. So initially, this messages box, which is basically just all the text messages that go into the chat, I had it go almost to the bottom of the screen. I had some pop-up alerts come over here. I moved those to the top corner now, and I cut the window in half. So the chat will be displayed here, and down here I can move the Discord call. So I just pretty much took it from here and put it over there. And it's a lot better now that it has a place for it. But it's not really quite what I want in terms of the visual style. I wanted to change some things like, can I do the font? Can I change the colors? And very limited options that the Discord StreamKit built in allows you to do with some of the sliders. So I decided to dive a little bit deeper into it and see what could be done. The way this works is OBS has a source that is called a browser source, and all it does is it's pointing to a basic live web page somewhere. So with Discord API and the tools that they give you, effectively what they've done is they've integrated with your server, and they basically take a list of all of the active participants in that chat and generate an icon and a name. And as you can see, there's a little green circle that lights up when somebody is speaking. You can also set this so that it's not displaying a whole list. It's just one person that is the active speaker is displayed when they're talking and then disappears when they're not. But I still wanted to do more with it than just this. So OBS allows you to do some overriding with CSS, cascading style sheets, which is how every modern web page is sort of displayed. All the visual elements, the font, the size, the colors, etc. So I was able to go over here to, this is the live preview of exactly what you're seeing here on the screen on the overlay. That is the web page, and just kind of playing around with looking into all of these different elements and things that have been defined with the CSS and playing around with some of the live stuff in this inspector, I was able to figure out exactly what the names of all of these attributes are called, and found out ways that I can adjust them. So here is this little snippet of code that I created myself from scratch. I'm going to show you what this looks like if we put this over into OBS now. Do an override with this, and it transforms into this. It looks a lot better now. So definitely wanted to change the font to match all the rest of the graphics. I also changed it, instead of having a circle icon, it's just a rounded square, because I have a lot of the similar elements already in my theme as well. I changed everything from the spacing, the sizing, even how the letters are separated to try to make it a little bit more easy to read, particularly on a smaller screen. What's really also cool about this is it's a little bit dynamic in the sense that if somebody decides to leave the call, the whole thing kind of looks like it's just a drawer that kind of expands and contracts, just kind of working really well with the visuals on the screen. So I was pretty happy getting all of that working. Oh, I also changed the outline around the active speaker to Mythimorph Blue as well. So I'm really happy with the output of this. What's actually even really, really cool is from playing around with this, I learned that there's actually a way that you can assign custom values for both the picture and for the names of people. You can give them a special name, or you can also assign it to, it's basically somebody's Discord ID number. All you need to do is gather that information, plug that in, and you can basically override the settings for that ID number when they're connected and displayed through this browser source. So you can have custom pictures. They can be animated. You can basically make a little avatar. And when somebody is the active speaker, instead of having this little blue light that lights up, you can change it to display a little like GIF animation of somebody like avatars like talking. It's just like really, really cool, actually, what you can do if you have the patience. And, you know, there's not any like guides or tutorials on this. And I'm like shocked considering how common it is to incorporate the Discord StreamKit into people's live streams. So that's just like a little handy tip. You can ask me questions if you'd like about how I sort of did this, if you're curious. But otherwise, like, I'm very happy with that accomplishment that I did today. So the only thing I'm working on today is I've got some logo shirts here for a local event. It is a party outfit up in Seattle that hosts events that are basically for the furry community and are very LGBT friendly. And they want to get some logo shirts done. And this is with neon green vinyl and glow-in-the-dark white. So I'm really excited to start making a bunch of shirts for that event. And hopefully, if you guys are locals, I might see some of you there. It's going to be a good little Halloween party. So that's what I got going on right now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your evening.